guys, welcome back to my channel. So today's video is how I construct a healthy balanced meal. So I'm going to show you step by step and also sort of the portion sizes I go by personally. I do want to start off this video by saying I'm not a nutritionist or anything like that. This is personally what works for me, and I say healthy because I really focus on eating for my skin and my gut health and that sort of thing. That's been a really big change in my diet since the start of the year. Also eating for weight loss, because I find when I have a complete meal that is balanced with all like the right macronutrients and micronutrients, I don't snack and I don't binge. So yeah, it is really personal to me, but I thought it might be interesting. I always love seeing what other people eat and how they sort of make things and what they include. So I break everything down, but I hope you enjoy. Personally, what I always revolve my meals around is my protein source. So protein is vital for repairing and building muscle tissues. So as you guys know, I train a lot and I do lift weights. So for me, protein is vital. It's also really important for like hair, skin, nails. It has really important enzymes in it and also helps with hormones. So personally, protein is vital for me. So portion size for protein for me personally, I do the size of my palm. So next up is carbs. Personally, I don't eat a lot of like pasta or rice or any of those sorts of things. I actually grew up not eating them. My dad didn't like them, so my mum never cooked them. And when I have tried them, I always just feel really heavy and it's like my body can't really digest it. Just feel like it's sitting there. So personally, I stay away from like those sorts of carbs, and that's why I eat a lot of vegetables, because I have to sort of make up for it. I start off by choosing 2 handfuls or 2 big cups of non-starchy vegetables. So a lot of my meals, the base is like spinach or rocket, like leafy greens, and then the other sort of handful is just like my favorite vegetables at that time. And I also make sure with those vegetables that I try and choose a few different colors, just so I'm getting different sort of micronutrients in my diet. So this is sort of like your rice, your potatoes, your sweet potatoes, quinoa, those sorts of things. So personally, I go for a clenched fist sort of size of starchy carbohydrates. I personally love having sweet potato or quinoa. Like I said, rice and pasta sort of upset my stomach, so that's personally just what I like doing. Okay, so last step I always do is fats. So this has just been the biggest change for me. I was personally one of those people who always used to stay away from fats because fat makes you fat. Well, it doesn't. Learned that one. So personally, I find that when I include healthy fat in my meal, I am so much fuller for so much longer, which is I'm all about that life. And also there's just so many good properties of fat. So like really good for your nerves, really good for brain function. It helps you absorb nutrients, and really good for like skin and hair and balancing your hormones. So also I find I don't get those like crazy cravings as much when I'm having fats. Like my moods are a lot more imbalanced, so really good. So if you're not having a healthy fat, get onto it. So this is my finished product all put in the bowl. I cooked my salmon with some soy sauce, so it's kind of like glazed salmon, and there's another little avocado on there, and I sprinkled it with flaxseed oil, and I put some herbs and spices in there. So this is what I would call a perfect, healthy, balanced meal, and it's so easy to sort of change up all the ingredients within those 4 different steps and make it interesting so you're not just eating the same thing every single time.